Hi, this is Mick Presnell, and this is a tutorial on distribution. We'll look at what it means to say a term in a claim is distributed or undistributed, and what the distribution patterns are for the four standard claims. When we explore the inferences that we can make by using the standard claims in arguments, the distribution pattern of the premises in arguments will make a big difference. So it will be helpful to learn the distribution patterns of the standard claims well. It will make the analysis of arguments much easier when we get to that topic. So what is distribution? A term in a claim is distributed when it says something definite about all members of that category. A term in a claim is undistributed when it does not say something definite about all members of that category. Let's look at an example of an A claim. All frogs are animals that eat bugs. Frog is the subject term, and animals that eat bugs is the predicate term. This says something about all frogs, the subject, but doesn't say anything about all animals that eat bugs, the predicate. So the subject is distributed, but the predicate is undistributed. Here's an example of an E claim, no S or P. For example, no frogs are animals that have scales. In this example, there is something being said about both the subject and the predicate. Something is being said about all frogs and all animals with scales. In this case, there are no animals with scales that are frogs. So for the E claim, both the subject and the predicate are distributed. What about the I claim, some S or P? Here's an example. Some frogs are animals that are green. Nothing definite is being said about either frogs or all green things. So neither the subject nor the predicate are distributed in an I claim. In this example of an O claim, some S or not P, we can see that nothing definite is being said about all frogs, but something definite is being said about all things that are timid. Of all things that are timid, at least one is not a frog. So for the O claim, the subject is undistributed and the predicate is distributed. Here's a summary of the distribution of the standard claims. Remember that the distribution pattern is a formal feature of claims. In other words, it doesn't matter what the terms are that are being used. The pattern of the distribution is the same. We could be talking about frogs, houses, can openers, or tomatoes, and the pattern of distribution will always be the same. For all A claims, S is distributed, but P is undistributed. For all E claims, both S and P are distributed. For all I claims, neither the S nor the P are distributed. And for all O claims, the S is undistributed, but the P is distributed. Here's a more concise summary of the distribution that might be easier to remember. For A claims, S but not P. For E claims, both S and P. For I claims, neither S nor P. And for O claims, not S but P.